do something a little special because it is the 400 plus video. We reached 400 videos, and I'm like, that is crazy. And just like a little like reflection, I guess, of the culmination of this channel and everything that we've been able to accomplish together, and our successes and our failures, I guess, and just everything that we've been through. And I think literally from the get-go was creating something more than myself. And I think deep down, we all want that. We all want to have something that we are creating that is bigger than ourselves, especially in hard times. Because when we have hard times, we want an outlet. And with an outlet, we have an escape. And when we have an escape, we have somewhere else that we can be, and whoever else we can be. And when you and I feel like we are just in the midst of the deep darkness of time, we can find a bit of light in our actions and our choices and our decisions. And that was literally the culmination of this channel. And if you're new here, I started this channel when I was literally in the thick of it, of doing physics, like quantitative chemistry, and just trying to be myself. And I felt like there was nothing else that was there, and I was very unhappy. And from those months, I really blossomed into a different person, very extroverted person who wanted to reach out with people, who wanted to hang out with people, who knew I needed people, because I was so comfortable being alone, so comfortable being by myself. But something was missing. I knew I wanted friends. I knew I needed that human connection besides classmates. And when I realized that, I knew I needed a change. And with that change came discomfort, came very awkward conversations of me just sitting there listening to them talk, being like, tell me more, instead of sharing and opening up to them. I was so uncomfortable talking about myself. And I still am to this day. I'm very uncomfortable talking to myself with other people because I always want to listen to someone. I always want to hear what they have to say and learn from them, because I hear my thoughts all the time. Why would I want to share my thoughts when I can hear someone else's? And that really kind of grew into me being able to communicate with other people and start conversations and to notice the small things I can improve on. And summer came. I had that internship, I had that research, and that was very difficult for me. I think I learned that it takes a different type of breed to be a hands-on chemist, and that I appreciate the art, and then I see the beauty within working in a lab, being able to critically think and create things that no one else has done before. And I give every single ounce of respect to those people. And then I've learned so many valuable skills and how to work with people and how to communicate with people and how to see the perspectives from that light, to be able to really just turn off and turn on throughout the day, work a 9 to 5, and sometimes a 9 to 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I never worked till 9, but it was close to 8. And to remember that I am not what I do, and I am more than what I do. And that even in the darkness, even in the struggles, you can always find an outlet. Whether it's walking, going to the gym, like my outlet is literally physical exercise. It just literally takes me out of my head because I'm like physically feeling things that I cannot mentally think. So I can't think about that. And being able to still be kind, still being able to be loving, even when you don't want to be, when you don't have a single ounce in your bone to be kind, to be loving, you need to. You literally need to be the kindest person that you can be throughout your heart. because you don't know what that other person is going through, and so you should do it. Because you don't know the amount of joy you'll be able to receive back. Even when you're in a terrible mood, and you communicate to that one person, they literally make your day over and over and over. Like, I had that one person. That was literally my post-op. I loved her. And she was just like a big sister to me. We would laugh and we would talk, and having her was such a blessing. And then that ended. A time of rest. August was a time of rest for me. I had no motivation. I had no discipline. I legit had no discipline to go to the gym, to go to the pool, to literally do anything other than like paint. Because I had used all that discipline for the past like 10 weeks during the summer to be able to do every single thing that I did. Because most days I would wake up at 5, get to the pool at 5:30, swim till about 6:30, go run a mile to the gym, from 7 to 8, run a mile back, eat breakfast, shower, get to work by 9. Every like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then Wednesday and Friday were like either like gym days or just walk days. But I was doing something. I was so busy. And it's crazy to think that I did that every single day. I ran like 2 miles every single day. But nevertheless. And then when school hit, that was crazy. Just because of like starting up my club, living off campus, finding a balance with biochem and analytical chem, having my business classes. What else did I take? My labs, and just trying to stay me, you know? And like I said, like I had that crazy day for 4 months, 18 weeks, or 18 or 16 weeks. I think it's an 18-week semester. But anyhow, maybe it's 18, maybe 16. I don't know. But a super long week from end and middle of August to beginning, second week of December. And I feel like what really the lab job taught me is to relax. Because I worked. When I say I worked 5 days a week and relaxed 2 days a week. And I literally clocked in, clocked out, locked in, locked out. And I relaxed once I got back, and I relaxed on the weekends. I enjoyed my weekends. And that was really, this semester was such a test of what I learned over the summer, was really just how to take a chill pill. To be 110% transparent, was how to take a chill pill. Because so many times in life, every single thing in life is honestly a tester of your ability and whether or not you can do it. And I did it. Maybe a different outcome could have occurred. Maybe something else could have been different. But it did. You and I have made it this far, not by luck, not by chance, not by fate, but by your grit, determination, and discipline. There are so many times in life that you might question, why am I here? Why did I get this opportunity? What should I even be doing? Don't do that. Because you doubt your ability, which then sets up obstacles in your head to think that you weren't ready for this, that you aren't prepared. Even though every single thing that you've experienced in this past year has prepared you for this moment. So stop trying to doubt yourself. Stop trying to think, oh, I don't have the tools. I don't have the skills, the tool set, whatever. The ability to get through what I'm meant to get through. And so I want to leave you with this. So many times in life and society and people that are around us tell us sometimes things need to be easy to be able to get them. Do not force certain things. Do not try to rush certain things. I think that has 110% validity. That you do not have to rush every single thing in life or force every single thing. But if there's a will, there's a way. And so many times we stop short of achieving our goal because we think something is not meant for us. That we think, oh, this is too much for me. No, honey. No, 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 no. You and I are here for a reason. You and I don't know that reason yet unless we are looking back and reflecting. And I think, honestly, every single month, every single 6 months, every single year, we should reflect on literally every single thing that we've done, because you've done so much. And after doing so much, you need a break. So give yourself that break and allow yourself to feel accomplished. Food for thought.